Hello everybody, and thank you very much for joining me today. We've got another metal detector to test. This is from Wipes. It's the brand new MX Sport. Now I'm going to do a box unopening and an air test in this video, and then I'll do a separate video whenever I can when the weather's a bit better outside. I'll take it to the beach probably first and see how it reacts there. It's waterproof, which is exciting me. But I'll tell you all about it once we've got it built. So let's get inside and see what you get first of all. Ultralight metal detector headphones, which I believe are new as well. Not heard of them before, but looking good. We have a 10-inch coil. It's going to be one of these which is hard to get out. Hang on. A 10-inch coil with the MX Sport logo on there. We have, come on, you know you want to, the actual machine body. Nice, nice, nice. Okay. Oh, I wasn't expecting that, and it's a good job there is some in because I haven't got 8 batteries. There's the batteries ready to go in it. Excellent. All your wires. Instruction manual, warranty. I'm not showing you that. You can read that if you buy the metal detector. You get one free with every metal detector. How good is that? So, then a couple of stems here. Let's get these off. And that is your complete package, guys. Get that out of the way. So yeah, there's the metal detector. I'm going to start building it now, guys. I'm going to time it. Not done this before. Without using the instructions. If I do need them in between, fair enough, I'll look at them, but I've built quite a few machines in my time, so I'm thinking I'll be okay. I'm going to time myself. Let's see how long it takes a completely new user to build this machine. Let's go. Done. 5 minutes 34 seconds. I wasn't rushing. And there you have it. The white MX Sport. First impressions. I do like the armrest a lot. Yeah, that is very, very sturdy. So the first thing I'll talk about is the weight. I believe it's £3. If you want to compare that to other machines you might have held before, I think the XP Deus is £1.9. The new Detector Quest Pro is £3 as well, I believe. And the Minelab E-Track is £4.6. So it's in between, it's acceptable. And I would say all the weight is in the top. You're not getting it on the coil at all, which is good. The interface is absolutely huge. I think they have similar sized ones on some machines, such as some of the Fisher ones. Is it Technetics T2, Technics T2, whatever they're called. I think they have big ones as well, but this is the biggest one I've ever used. I'd like to get that off if I can find out how. There we are. That's the best bit of a new machine. Taking that off. It's looking good, guys. The coil is 10-inch. Now I'll go through a few specs for you now, and But yeah, it's looking good. I like the fact it's called MX Sport. It looks sporty. It feels sporty. Let's go into some technical details, some specs for you. It comes with 6 hunt programs already programmed into the machine. You've got coin and jewellery, beach, relic, prospecting, all metal plus pinpoint, and high trash. High trash, now that's interesting me. It has 20 different tones if you like. You can have 1 tone, 2 tone, 4 tone, 8 tone or 20 tones. Basically you've got 20 different segments on here. A different tone for every single segment. That again is exciting me. I can't wait to hear what they all are differently. But you know, when you're out with it, the higher the tone, the better it should be. So fingers crossed, that's going to be a really, really good selling point for this machine. It's got an automatic ground balance with tracking. There's a built-in salt track, so this should really do a lot better on beaches and in farmers' fields where they've got alkaline problems. That should improve the performance of the machine. It has a reject volume, and the screen, as I've mentioned, that's 3" by 2" and it's backlit. They've made this beast waterproof up to 10 feet, okay, so you can basically use it in any water, apart from diving, I would say. How often do you go more than 10 feet underwater, really? I don't. It runs on 13.8 kilohertz. You can't change that, unfortunately. I would have liked to have seen that added to the machine, but as a mid-range machine, a lot of machines don't offer that option anyway, so it's not a high-end machine, it's a mid-range, so 13.8, that should be okay. So let's put the batteries in here now and see what the display looks like. So here's your battery compartment, 8 batteries, 4 in each side, simple. To put in the batteries, you just unscrew the top at a guess. Stick the 8 batteries in. See how it's all sealed? Nice rubber seal on there to keep it waterproof. Throw that back down and let's see if it works. Oh, get in. Nice. So taking a quick look at the new headphones. Why it's ultralight, light, comfortable, compact. Comes with a 1/4" jack. So there you have the headphones. I love them. I love the fact they're so light. Personally, I never wear the big ones which go over your ears. I know some people like them. I don't. I've got a pair, very expensive pair, never worn them, never used them. I just, personally, I like to be able to hear what's going on around me as well as the targets. So very, very comfortable feel. I don't know if that is leather, but it feels leatherish, very soft leather. Stick them on. Okay, they're a bit big for my head. They're a bit big for me. They're a bit big for me. Mind you, they don't have to go on top of my ears, I suppose. Yeah, they're alright. Yep, happy with them. Now, this isn't a waterproof jack, but it comes with a lead. To make them waterproof. So, simply stick that in there. And that will now go into your white MX Sport. Oh. Let me have a look. There we are. Seal that. We're completely waterproof, guys, now. Yeah, do like that. And it also comes with pads and a cuff band for you just to stick in here. That's easy enough. I'll do that later. So this isn't a training video. I'm just showing you the interface and the different options on there. You've got your up and down here. So you've got your threshold, your volume, which I've got turned off at the moment because I'm against something metal. Your threshold, discrimination, tone, all these different things here. You've got your programs. There's your up and down to change them. So you've got beach, all metal, coin and jewellery, relic, high trash, prospecting. Frequency and your backlight, you know, so it's on full at the moment. You can have it turned down, you can have it turned up. Inches, you can have it in inches or metric, or reset it back to factory settings. So there's all the different things. It looks very simple, but I can assure you it's not. The instruction manual is pretty, you know, there's a lot to read there, there's a lot to learn, and it will do a lot more than you think it would looking at the buttons. On the screen, as you can see, you've got the depth. It will tell you the depth of an item, the sensitivity. You can turn up and down, obviously, and it shows you on the screen. And when you find a target, it's going to give you a big number in the middle here. There you go, look at that. Huge. No struggling to see what you're going to get. One thing I will say, and I can't blame them, they're an American company. Zinc, penny, what else, dime. It's all American, it's set up for the American market. But there isn't a metal detecting company in the world who have got one specifically for the UK market. I don't know how hard it would be for someone to do that. I know there's one for euros, for the European market, but not for UK money. But having said that, in America, a lot of unts seem to be finding coins. And we don't have that in England. We seem to find a bit of everything. So maybe that's the reason. You've got a nice little counter around here. Iron, gold and silver. And these little notches here, that's what you notched out. That's what you're discriminating out. So all that iron is discriminated out in beach mode. If we change the mode, if we find the mode, there we are. You see how it's different for each one. So that's quite cool. You can quite simply add your own. You can do your own program by notching out various ones. If you're sick of finding pull tabs, for example, and you find that they're always on, let's say 60 there, you can notch that out. I wouldn't, but you can. I'd like to do a bench test now. I'm going to put some inches and a line away from the coil and we'll see how far it will actually detect. This is what excites me most when I first get a metal detector. How deep will it go? Okay, so I've got the MX Sport in relic mode at the moment, on full frequency. There is a little bit of interference in this caravan, so you're going to hear a bit of chuttering in the background. I've got 11 items to try, so let's see how we get on. So we'll start with a very tiny little pistol ball, musket ball, whatever it is. It's in one tone as well, by the way. It's got 20 tones, so if you want to hear the different tones you can, but I'm just keeping it in the one for this experiment. I'd say 7.5, 8 for that one. Now a much bigger one. That's quite impressive, 11.5 inches that is. We have a modern 1p. About the same, 11. A modern 5p. About 9.5. An old Victorian penny. I think they're made out of bronze. That's impressive. You can get that at 16 inches, wow. Very good. On to some silver. We have one dime. One dime, what year is that? 1912, one dime. It's faint at 13. I'd say 12, I'm going 12 on that one. We have a big silver $half. Uh, 12 and a half. And a silver ring. Again, picking all the silvers up at just over 1 foot. Huge brass item, compass. We're talking 18 inches for that. Crotal bell. About 16 inches. And an old Roman coin. Well, you don't get new Roman coins, do you? It's a Roman coin. Maybe 16 inches. Very impressive. It's interesting that no matter what the size of the silver, it's all coming up at 12 and a half inches, which is acceptable for any machine, I'd say, 12 inches. Another thing I've noticed as well, it's very fast, watch. You might have noticed whilst I was doing that experiment. Look how fast you can swing your arm and it's still picking it up solidly. That is impressive. It doesn't matter how fast I swing my metal detector, I'm going to pick that up. So yeah, I'm impressed with the air test. I really want to get this outside now, but we'll just have to wait for the weather for that one. If you're wondering about the price on this machine, in England, well, this leaflet which has come with it, it's got £699.99 in the corner there. In America, I think they were saying $799, but I did also see a review of a shop doing a review on it saying $749, so I'm not 100% sure. But there's your price. So first impressions are it's very, very good, but I need to take this thing outside. I'm not going to get outside for maybe a week, at least a week, because I've got somewhere else I've got to go. And then it all depends on the weather, so I'll get it tested outside for you as soon as I can. So that's the White's MX Sport. Get in.